As so many parents know, the two things that tend to go hand in hand are ADHD and anxiety. And it is so important for parents to understand why so often. So remember, when it comes to ADHD, we're no longer thinking attention deficit. We are now thinking executive dysfunction and executive functioning delays, executive functioning developmental disorder. So it's that executive dysfunction that is most often the foundation of this anxiety. And remember, when it comes to executive functioning, we're no longer thinking about just time management and organization. We're looking internally at the ability to self-regulate, self-motivate towards non-preferred tasks, self-evaluate, and be self-aware. Those four main areas. And when it comes to executive functioning, the foundation of all executive functioning is nonverbal working memory, which is a very fancy term for our hindsight and our foresight, our ability to use our visual imagery to re-image the past and forecast ourselves into the future so we can plan, prioritize, and problem solve. And so often, this lack of hindsight and the inability to re-image the relevant past is a source of so much of this anxiety. Think of how we as human beings gain our strength from, our competence and our confidence. It's from our past experiences. We remember times we overcame challenge, we tried new things, we accomplished something, we did something new, something that made us feel good, and we did those things in the past, and we remember them today to have a stronger self-image and a stronger self-worth. So at its core, ADHD is a disorder of nonverbal working memory and the visual imagery system, and the ability to appropriately re-image the past and gain competence and confidence from past experiences to help you self-regulate and self-motivate towards challenge, new, non-preferred, non-stimulating tasks in the present moment. So if you have difficulty remembering your past, visualizing it, and using that information in the present moment, so many of the experiences that we do today are going to be so much harder to do because we're not gaining strength from our past and our past experiences. So these kids are presenting with anxiety when often it's the executive dysfunction of the inability to use their past experiences to gain strength in the moment. And we have to remember, at its core, ADHD is a disorder of self-regulation and self-motivation towards non-preferred tasks. So these kids will have lots of behaviors when presented with challenge, and that will often be misconstrued as anxiety.